We live in a world saturated with messages, ideas, and noise, and yet some voices rise above the rest, not because they are louder, but because they connect with us on a deeper level. Think about it. What makes us remember certain moments, follow certain leaders, or take action when everything seems uncertain? It's not just facts or logic. It's the stories that touch our hearts, ignite our imaginations, and move us to act. As Simon Sinek often says, people don't buy what you do. They buy why you do it. And the most powerful way to communicate that why is through storytelling. Today we're going to explore how storytelling isn't just a tool. It's a bridge, a way to inspire action, create meaning, and lead with purpose. Whether you're leading a team, building a business, or simply looking to make a difference in someone's life, mastering the art of storytelling can transform the way you inspire and connect with others. Are you ready to discover the power of your own story? Let's begin. Sure, here's an expanded version of Keynote 1. The foundation of inspiring action through storytelling begins with understanding the power of purpose. Simon Sinek's philosophy of a start with why emphasizes that people are driven not by what you do or how you do it, but by why you do it. This core idea forms the backbone of any impactful story. When you craft a story with a clear purpose, it resonates with your audience on an emotional level, building a connection that goes beyond surface-level facts or figures. To start with the why means delving into the deeper reason behind the actions or decisions you are sharing in your story. It's not just about what happened or the sequence of events, but about the motivation and meaning that drive those events. When people understand your purpose, your why, they are more likely to trust, engage with, and act on your message. A story grounded in purpose has the power to inspire because it taps into universal human emotions: hope, determination, love, resilience, and courage. These emotions are what make your message memorable and impactful. Take, for example, a leader trying to inspire their team during a challenging time. If they focus solely on logistical steps or tasks, the message might feel mechanical and uninspiring. However, if they share a story about why their mission matters, perhaps by connecting it to a personal experience or a vision for a better future, they immediately create an emotional anchor. The audience feels the weight of the purpose, and that emotional connection becomes the catalyst for action. In storytelling, starting with a why also allows you to build authenticity. People crave honesty and transparency, especially in a world where it's easy to become skeptical or disengaged. When your story is rooted in a genuine purpose, it doesn't feel forced or manipulative. Instead, it feels natural and sincere. This authenticity builds trust, and trust is essential for inspiring action. Another key aspect of starting with a why is the way it aligns with human psychology. Studies have shown that people are more likely to remember and act on information when it is tied to an emotional experience. Logic and data can support your story, but they are not what drives decision-making. Emotions are. By beginning with your why, you activate the part of the brain responsible for feelings and decisions, creating a narrative that is both engaging and persuasive. To illustrate this, consider the difference between two approaches to storytelling. Imagine someone trying to inspire environmental action. If they present only statistics about deforestation, they might capture attention momentarily, but the impact is likely to fade. On the other hand, if they share a personal story about witnessing the effects of deforestation in their own community and connect it to their deep desire to protect future generations, they create a far more compelling narrative. The why in this case, protecting the environment for loved ones and future generations, is what stirs emotions and drives action. Starting with a why is also a way to create alignment between your story and your audience's values. A story that connects to shared beliefs or aspirations becomes a collective narrative, one that your audience feels personally invested in. When your why aligns with their why, it creates a sense of unity and purpose that amplifies the impact of your message. Simon Sinek often uses Apple as an example of starting with a why. Apple doesn't just sell products, it sells a vision of challenging the status quo and thinking differently. This purpose resonates with customers who value creativity and innovation, making them more than just buyers. They become loyal advocates for the brand. This is the power of starting with a why. It transforms transactions into connections, turning passive listeners into active participants. Finally, starting with a why ensures that your story is not just about you, it's about your audience. It shifts the focus from self-promotion to shared purpose. This approach makes your audience feel seen, heard, and understood. They realize that your story isn't just about your journey, it's about how they can be part of something greater. This inclusive and purpose-driven storytelling is what inspires action, not through pressure or persuasion, but through genuine connection. Stories become powerful tools for inspiring action when they include relatable heroes. These are the characters in your narrative who your audience can see themselves in, individuals who face challenges, make decisions, and overcome obstacles that resonate on a personal level. Relatable heroes don't have to be extraordinary. In fact, their strength often lies in their ordinariness. When audiences recognize elements of their own struggles, hopes, or aspirations in these characters, they feel a deeper emotional connection to the story. Creating relatable heroes starts with understanding your audience. What are their values, their dreams, their fears? When you design a character or choose a real-life example to include in your story, aligning the character's experiences with those of your audience ensures a stronger connection. This connection lays the foundation for inspiration because people are more likely to take action when they feel that the story is about them or someone like them. Consider how great leaders or speakers often use personal anecdotes in their storytelling. Whoa. Don't just talk about triumphs. They highlight their struggles, their moments of doubt, and their eventual breakthroughs. These vulnerable moments make them relatable. A hero who appears perfect and untouchable can often feel distant or unattainable. On the other hand, a hero who stumbles, learns, and grows becomes someone the audience can identify with. Take, for instance, a story about a young entrepreneur who faced countless rejections before finally building a successful business. The struggles of rejection and self-doubt are universal. Everyone has faced moments of uncertainty, and sharing those moments allows the audience to see themselves in the entrepreneur's journey. The audience feels a kinship with the hero, which makes the ultimate success feel achievable for them as well. Relatable heroes are also defined by their humanity. It's just that they are not defined by perfection, but by their ability to persist, adapt, and grow despite their imperfections. This human quality is what inspires action, because it demonstrates that greatness is not reserved for the extraordinary. It is attainable for anyone willing to take the first step. Audiences see heroes who look and feel like them achieving something meaningful. It sparks a belief that they too can achieve their goals. Moreover, the challenges faced by these heroes are critical to their relatability. Audiences are drawn to stories where the hero encounters obstacles that mirror their own experiences, whether it's the fear of failure, the struggle to find purpose, or the challenge of balancing competing priorities. These struggles are what make the hero's journey authentic. The way the hero confronts and overcomes these challenges becomes a blueprint for the audience, showing them what is possible. Relatable heroes also serve as role models, offering a roadmap for action. The audience sees a hero navigating difficulties and making tough choices. It provides a sense of clarity and direction. It's no longer just an abstract idea or advice being presented. It's a lived example of how to approach challenges and turn them into opportunities. This lived example resonates because it feels real, grounded, and achievable. The emotional resonance of relatable heroes is another key factor. When the hero's experiences evoke emotions, whether it's joy, sadness, fear, or hope, it creates a deeper bond with the audience. Emotions are the glue that makes stories memorable. People may forget facts and figures, but they will remember how a story made them feel. A hero's emotional journey becomes a shared experience, forging a connection that motivates the audience to act. It's also important to remember that relatable heroes are not one size fits all. Depending on your audience, the characteristics and experiences that make a hero relatable will vary. For a group of students, a young person navigating the pressures of education might be the perfect hero. For a team of professionals, a story about someone overcoming workplace challenges could resonate more. Tailoring your hero to fit the audience ensures that the story lands effectively. Relatable heroes also reflect the values and aspirations of the audience. When a hero embodies the qualities that the audience admires or aspires to, such as courage, resilience, or kindness. It reinforces those values and motivates the audience to strive for them. This alignment between the hero's journey and the audience's aspirations is what turns a simple story into a call to action. In addition, relatable heroes remind audiences that they are not alone. They create a sense of solidarity, showing that others have faced similar challenges and come out stronger. This sense of shared experience fosters a feeling of empowerment. If the hero could navigate adversity and succeed, so can the audience. It's this relatability that transforms passive listeners into active participants in their own journeys. Finally, relatable heroes demonstrate the power of choice. They show that every individual has the ability to make decisions that shape their path, even in the face of uncertainty or difficulty. This message is empowering because it shifts the focus from external circumstances to personal agency. It inspires audiences to take ownership of their actions and embrace the potential for growth and change.